Welcome to another Microsoft Windows tutorials. This video will be very useful to computer users who deal with important files and folders on their Windows interface. And in this video, we are going to learn how to hide important items on the Windows interface or the computer desktop. As a user, you would like to hide your important items on your computer system for security or confidential reasons, and that will protect your important files from other people having easy accessibility to these important files, which are very confidential to you as a computer user. Please do not use this as a way of negatively hiding users or people's files. This is for a personal use. That is, if you have any file that is very important to you which you want to hide from other people from accessing them, then it is right for you, but not for negative purpose, I suggest. So in this video, I will show you how to hide important items on your desktop. If you are in an organization or institution where a computer is accessible to the workers, items which are useful and confidential, such as files, folders, and programs, can be hidden to neglect their accessibility to these items. So I am going to show you how to do this in two different ways to have your important items hidden, and also illustrate to you how to unhide them if they are needed to be accessed on your computer screen. Now let's use the desktop option to hide our items which are very useful and important to us. So on this Windows interface, I have these icons here, and I have some important folder and a file, and also a particular program I want to hide from this Windows interface. And when you look at these icons, I have this personal folder which contains my personal files, and also I have this personal file here which is a Word document, and this particular program. Now I am going to select these three items. So I'm going to left click on this, hold down my control key on the keyboard, select this folder and also this file. Now I have these three icons selected, and you can right click on any of these selected item, and you have these options, and we are going to select properties. Now you have this beautiful window that says personal file properties, and we have some commas separating them. That tells you that we have three items selected. In this window, we have general and details tab. Make sure the general tab is selected. Then you have this attributes. We have read only and hidden. Select hidden and click on apply. And when you click on apply, you have this window that says confirm attribute changes. You have chosen to make the following attribute changes. Hide. Do you want to apply this change to the selected items only, or do you want to apply it to all subfolders and file as well? And previously I told you I have this folder which has my important files. So this is a main folder and I have some files within it. So I'm going to choose the second option which says apply changes to the selected items, subfolders and files. So I'm going to click on OK and click on apply. Now when you come back to the desktop, you can see that these three items are looking very different from the remaining ones. They are displayed in a lightly form, and these are partially hidden on the desktop. You can still access these items on the desktop, and when I open this folder, you can see that these files are also faded out, but you can still open this file on your computer desktop. Now to take this to the next level, where I want to have them disappeared on the Windows interface, this is what we are going to do. There is a settings or a configuration you have to apply to make this work perfectly. And to do this, click on the search box on the taskbar and type change. And when you type change, you have this best match that says change search options for files and folders. And I'm going to click on this option. You have this beautiful window that says File Explorer options. And you can also access this window by opening your File Explorer on your desktop. Hold the Windows key and the letter E. And this brings out your File Explorer window. And on the menu bar, we have File, Home, Share and View. Click on the File option, and you also have this Change Folder and Search options. And I'm going to click on it, and we have this same window as well. And you can use this to also configure our settings. So when you look at this window, we have General, View and Search. Click on the View tab, and we have Advanced Settings. And in this window, we have some options unchecked, and that is, we have don't show hidden files, folders and drives. So I'm going to click on this option, click on OK. Now you can see that we still have our items shown on the desktop. Go back to the file option again, click on change folder, view, select this, apply and click on OK. Now close this window. When you come back to the desktop, the three items we selected and hide are unseen on the Windows interface. And even when you have the file name or folder name for your item and you try to search in the search box, let me type personal, this is not going to display the folder name or the file on your desktop. And I have my file as personal file and also the folder as personal folder. So when I search for personal folder, I don't have the requests or the option to have that folder appeared in the start menu. And also when I search for personal file, that is also not displayed in the start menu. But when you search for the program, which is Microsoft Edge, that is going to be displayed because it is a program, and program cannot be totally hidden from the Windows interface. So it is very necessary for you to apply this to folders and files only. For programs, when you try to hide them, you can still access them through the search box or the start button. When I click on this, this is going to open whilst it is hidden from the desktop. So how can we unhide or bring this back to our desktop so that if we want to personally use these items on our desktop? And to do this, and type change and search options, click on it. You have this window, go to view and click on show hidden files, click on apply and click on OK. And we still have not seen our items yet. Go back again, click on change search options, view, show, apply and OK. And now we have our items shown but still in a light mode. So what we have to do, or the next option you have to do, is to select this icon, hold the control key, select the folder and the file, right click and choose properties, and we are going to select the hidden or uncheck the hidden option. Click on apply and you have this confirm attributes change dialog box, and make sure the second option is selected and click on OK and click on apply. And now we have our items shown on the Windows interface and we can easily work with these items. So this is how to use the desktop interface to hide items which are personal or confidential to you. Now the next way or the next method is to use our File Explorer window to hide certain important files or folders. Now I'm going to open my File Explorer by holding the Windows key and the letter E, and I have this window open. And when you come to the navigation pane, I have some important files saved in the video option, and when I click on it, I get these folders which contains their individual files in this folder option. And I want to also hide this from this window, so that if any other person opens this window, click on this video option, he or she is not going to see any item in this window. The only option that will be observed is this folder is empty. So how can we do this in this Windows Explorer or File Explorer window? To do this, select your folders or your files by dragging to select all, or you can go to your home tab and in the select group you can click on select all. You can also hold Ctrl+A on the keyboard to select all. Any of these options can help, or you can select one folder, hold the Control key to select all the items within this window. Now that these items are selected, let's go to the menu bar and click on the View tab. And in the View tab, and we have this Show and Hide group. And since we have these items selected, we have an option that says Hide Selected Items. Let's click on it, and it says apply these changes to selected items, subfolders and files. And I'm going to choose this option, and you can see that we have this light display of these items. So the next option to make this disappear is to click on this checkbox, and now we have this window giving us the information as this folder is empty. So anytime I access this folder, go to my videos option, I can see that this folder is empty. Now, as a computer user, for you to bring this back, let me show you how to do this. Make sure your video folder is selected, or whatever location that you have your hidden items, and I have the videos folder selected. Then I'll go back to my menu bar, click on the View tab and click on this checkbox. And when you click on this checkbox, you have these folders appeared. Then you select all these folders and move back to this option and click on Hide Selected Items to bring all this back to your window. So this is also another way to hide your important files and folders on your Windows interface. Hope you like this video. Please give it a like, share, comment, and we shall meet in our future video. Peace.